Hello, Legion. This is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more Total War Rome 2 in our Empire Divided Palmyra series. So, the gauntlet has been thrown down by the Axum here. We had a really awesome last episode. I really enjoyed that battle, and I'm glad you guys did too. Got a lot of fun comments about that one, and hopefully I will going down the line in the future, because that was definitely one of the more... stacked against us numbers-wise battles that we fought, not only in this campaign, but on the channel. So I was excited about that one. But we now have to deal with the fact that the army that was in that fight has been bitterly crippled by the attempt, really, of this amateur general. I'm going to blame it on him, not on me. Yeah, by this amateur general to crush the remaining forces of the army, because there was one major army left in Merowe, and... we held the line against them. We had if I had fought the battle the way that I fought the first one, we might have done better, but I did an auto-resolve. And so they're kind of running back to do some replenishment in Egypt, and we're going to let them have another go at this before long. But first, we need to build up, there's a couple things we need to do. We need to build them back up, but we're also going to be building up Zenobia's new army, and she probably is going to take control. This is the Legion of Nabu, so we're going to bring the general all the way up here to have her, so that she can take control of her army back, because right now this general is in charge of the Legion of the Empress, so that needs to change, obviously. Also, I want to check something really quickly, because one of my commenters pointed out that Vabalathus, yeah, I guess Zenobia counts as the Queen Mother now, but Vabalathus is the king, I guess. I really saw him as still the prince, but it's pointed out that he's now the king. I'm not sure if that's the case, because the game is not actually telling me, but hang on, maybe... It doesn't say anything here about life lessons, praetor. He's a procrastinator. Yeah, not sure. I mean, Zenobia is definitely still showing as Queen Mother, but nothing there. All right, so we're going to have to keep looking at that too, because I'm just curious from a story standpoint what's going on with that. Let's go ahead and end the turn so that we can give these other factions a chance to move. And we may lose some cities to the Axum in the meanwhile, or in the meantime. The only reason we might not is if they take a second to regroup the way that we're going to be taking a second to regroup. So we'll see how that goes. The Roman pretenders are, it seems like, on their last leg. Yeah, the Numidians seem to be giving them some trouble. Okay, they are pulling back from here. Okay, we've had some banditry. That is not good, but it looks like we didn't lose any income, really. But yeah, it's because it's a food-related banditry. Oh, okay, Syria does have some missing taxes, though, so our income is lower for this turn. That's a shame, because I think we're actually doing what we can there to, in Syria, we're doing what we can to improve, to reduce banditry. I think in Syria we are building a, I forget what the name of the building is, but yeah, that thing to reduce banditry. The keepers of the Sibylline books were ordered to find a prophecy to help you achieve prosperity. At the proper time, they descended into the temple's inner chambers and began searching the old texts. So hopefully that'll be sooner than later. But, okay, so yeah, there's a lot of banditry in Bithynia at Pontus. And that was, wait, no, there's banditry in Syria. Really? There's banditry here. Even though we have the Cohortes Urbanae. Wow. So yeah, there's been some trouble. Bithynia at Pontus is where we had the first banditry, and that's a little bit more expected, because the mint is a high banditry. Well, it doesn't really raise banditry that much, does it? Matter of fact, I kind of want to just do that upgrade right now, but we're not going to do that because we need to focus on rebuilding entirely. So, speaking of that, let's go ahead and put... Okay, good. You can get all the way to Diospolis. Looks like they had an agent chasing the army out. And now we need to go ahead and replenish. This is the Legion of the Empress. Actually, we need to give them swordsmen again, too. Crap. Yeah, they lost most of their units. So the Palmyrene cataphracts, we will reinstate. We've already got a shock cab general. And then we're going to have Palmyrene legionary cavalry, followed by... Let's see, we've got Legionaries. Hang on, I want to be able to compare these, so I'm just going to put them side by side. Yeah, Palmyrene Legionaries are a little bit better. The pikemen... What's the advantage of the pikemen? I guess they can do a phalanx. So it's a little bit different. So they have some slightly different formations they can use. But not sure aside from that. All right, so let's just go with that for now, and that's all I can spend on that army's recruitment. But I'm going to bring the Queen Mother down here. It'll take her a few turns to reach Diospolis, but next turn she'll be able to regain control of her army. Meanwhile, let's also have a look around and see what else we can do. This navy is still rebuilding from its one fight, I think, with those guys. And then the Vanquishers of the East here. What can I do for you? That's right, you were training one more heavy onager, and then I'll be able to send you back towards the front lines. Can I train everything I need here yet? We're still waiting on some stuff, but let's see what I can train. So the Prince needs more... Oh, you mainly lost horse units, didn't you? No. Archers is what you need. So hang on a second. Let's see if we can train our archer units yet. I don't think we can. No, we can't. I could send him back across the water. It might be safe to do so. Zenobia's Chosen is in Carthage. This navy... Yeah, that would be one way to get this done a little faster, is I could just send them right back across the water right now. I wouldn't be able to... Yeah, let's do that. I wouldn't be able to recruit this turn, but that's okay. Next turn I can completely replenish this force. Actually, no, I can't. I can't in Carthage. Crap! Carthage is not a recruiting center. Alright, well, damn. Can I get you guys back across? I can at least cross this army over to Agrigentum while the prince and/or king, not quite sure which is which, replenishes his force. Let's see if I put you here. Yeah, I can do that. So Zenobia's Chosen is going to assume the prince's duties and hold down Agrigentum because that was a bit of a blunder. So let's see. I can send you down to Hadrimentum. Or do we have this set up as a recruiting center? Yes, we do. Very good. In that case, all I have to do is move them over to Lambasis, which we'll do. We'll get them there next turn. We have this army moving down the road. I can go ahead and move them a little bit closer. I'm going to put them back in ambush stance to see if those guys make another really stupid mistake. All right, we have this army here in Petra, which we're going to leave there as a frontline force to help defend against the Sassanids. And let's see how these armies are doing. It's mainly this one that's the largest force. If we go ahead and poison their provisions, they should lose some men. We're going to keep doing that with that spy as much as possible. Alright, that army's ready to go. We might actually be able to invest in... Yeah, we're going to be able to do some building right now. I didn't think I would be able to use any of my money on that this turn, but I think I'm going to stay focused on the economy. Let me go ahead and... You know, having grain pits here wouldn't be the worst for the replenishment, but that doesn't add as much food either. More wealth from farming. Yeah, let's go ahead and do the grain pits. Because that could be a place where forces that engage with Gallic Rome can come back and do a little bit more healing faster. Alright, then I could do the trading port, but I think what I'd rather do is some less expensive upgrades. Okay, banditry is at 21 here. Yeah, let's go ahead and upgrade to the next level of that. And then we'll also upgrade the farming town here. And that might be all we can do. No, Thapsacus can actually upgrade to their... Let's upgrade their farm. That'll help reduce Antioch's situation. And do I have your taxes turned off? What's your deal? Why are you providing no income? Oh, that's right. Their taxes were stolen. So that's a really, really... It really sucks that taxes got stolen there, of all places. I'm not a fan of that, but let's go ahead and end the turn and see if things get better next turn, at least. Oy. Okay, so we've had some sabotage in Diospolis. And we have actually completed a research tier. Technology tier achieved campaign 2. Alright, A. Libeteo has been discovered. Here we go. Prophecy of Prosperity. At the new day's dawn, the keepers emerged from their sanctum. Their interpretation of the Sibylline books is that if you seek prosperity, you need to create a lectisternum ceremony for a Dis Pater. Fulfill the prophecy. So, let's see. -2 food for all provinces, +40 wealth from agriculture, and +13 wealth from all sources. Organize religious festivities. I guess I'll fulfill the prophecy. -2 food all provinces. Yeah, let's just do this. Wow. Holy crap, that's a huge income jump. And we're going to have that for... Wait a minute. How long are we going to have that for? Is it 5 turns? That's really nice. Alright, construction of the trading port is complete and panormous. Okay, let's have another look around and see what else we can do with this situation. Alright, you do need to be trained back up. All I need to do is move you right there to do it. So you need some archers. Easily fixed. And that actually might be it. Yeah, because you've got your elephant. So that's it. That's all he needs. It's just those... Oh, no. That is not true. That's not even a little bit true. There's one more unit that I lost. And it was, I think, a legion of... Or a unit of these, of the Legionary Cavalry. So I guess I can go ahead and queue them up as well. There's that. Let's see what else we can do. Yeah, you guys are still... You're letting me creep closer and closer. I can actually take Saiga right now, and I'm going to do it. Because they're not defending it. So let's go ahead and just use a balanced stance, and we are further chipping away at the economy of this force. Now, Porcius Abutianus is a... He belongs to the Greek families. So winning with him is increasing their influence a little bit. We can also secure promotion. That would increase their influence even more. So I'll have to keep an eye on that. Campaign 2, what did we get? Plus 10% movement range for all armies and fleets. Because we have... Yeah, we have better sieges now. Yeah, that was just an amazing thing to get. Alright, so we have 2 level 2 military choices now. So let's see. Now we have to make an interesting decision. Could I go ahead and go for... I mean, we are on the war front, so going for more... I mean, what I'm basically trying to decide right now is I have 2 level 2 tiers in each category of technology right now, of research. So whether I go for civics or military next really doesn't make much of a difference. But hang on, let's see what the civic choices are. Ooh, see, if we did this, in 6 turns we can start upgrading all of our cities to the highest level cities, and we would have more taxes sooner, which is incredibly tempting. But then again, no, what I need to do is actually pick the 2nd level one to go for from either one. So culture 2, and that's, well, I could go for whatever I want, but the way that I've been doing it is I've been progressing evenly through my tech. So I'm trying to stick to that. Plus 20 wealth from culture. Ooh, yeah, this would actually give me better research. This actually, yeah, this is not a bad idea to go for this one. Let's go ahead and do this, because this will give me better archives and better sanitation. So our research will improve by doing this. Get more done sooner. So that's that. Going through my armies. Again, just watch the minimap if you want to see where I'm jumping around to. Okay. Forces cannot exchange commanders. What in the hell are you talking about? Alright, hang on. So... So there's no way, I mean, it really doesn't matter at the end of the day. It's just, I'm kind of annoyed that this is the Legion of the Empress, and the Empress can't command it. Is there no button that allows me to just... Pretty sure... Yeah, okay, I can replace... Yeah, this would involve... I guess I shouldn't have created a new... Did I create a new army with her, or did the game automatically do that? I can't remember now. But what I need to do, essentially, is replace her with... I could go ahead and bring in our statesmen, but I don't want to do that. Let's have a look at the political situation. Latin families and Greek families. Let's pull someone in from the Greek families to command the Legion of Nabu. It really bothers me that the name of it is the Legion of Nabu, by the way. It really, really bothers me. I'm making constant Star Wars references and I don't even mean to. So, yeah, we went to this screen and replace. Yeah, Greek families. Actually, was there a Hyath? Yeah. Oh, no, that's a Latin family. Yeah. So let's hire you. And we'll let you have your chariots. That's fine. Okay, the Legion of the Empress can be replaced by Zenobia once she comes back home. So now this is a separate force. We'll put you up in Mios Homers, and that's fine. I mean, we're going to be taking more territory anyway, so another army is not going to be the worst thing. But I do need to go ahead and replenish the Legion of the Empress right now. Let's train up some new Palmyrene Legionaries.
It is a great and glorious thing to die for Rome.
Indeed. And then we need swordsmen. 3 more swordsmen from... Tell you what.
At your command. Ready for further orders.
I need to send them to the next province over to get those, but that's fine. So where were you? You were here. There you are.
How can I...
Ready for battle. Yes. Ready for battle.
Okay, this army is ready to head back west, which I will send them that direction. This army can stay there, holding down the fort, so can the fleet. You guys are almost done recruiting. Things are going well. And we still have some money to spend on some upgrades, so let's see what we can do. I can... Yeah, this would do away with the food shortage in Palmyra. It would add to the squalor. But rather than doing that, let me see if there's anything a little bit more substantial. Like, for instance, I can go ahead and expand on Kyra. And you could actually benefit from that, because you've got a good amount of banditry. So we could do a procurator's villa here to help reduce banditry in that province. I'm really hoping that there's some tech options that allow me to reduce banditry as well. It might just be because we're a larger empire we have more banditry. But, yeah. I hope there's something that I can do, though, to reduce that at some point in the future. Let's go ahead and upgrade this. Well, no. Hang on. That's a little bit too front line for me. I bet you there's something back here we can do. Yeah, let's go ahead and do a little bit more food here. Upgrade that to a latifundum. Or no. I take that back. We need to work with this province. I'm okay with letting them keep that as a building. But first, actually, we need to make it... Let's get the upgrade started here. I'll just have it be a civil settlement for now, and let's end the turn... Oh, wait. That's right. General got promoted. Cannot wait to have this income pile in the next turn. Plus, we're going to be able to move some armies. Alright, we can make him an inspiring general. We could give him cavalry commander. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that so that he can have access to the bottom level trait in that particular tree in the next turn. Alright. Really curious to see what our enemies do in the next few turns, because right now they're not really taking advantage of this lull in fighting. And there wasn't much, there wasn't a complete lull in fighting. Yeah, these guys are sending some armies out my direction, so some of the armies that are moving west. Alright, Zenobia's returned home. Aelia Buteo has been discovered again. Okay, so I can go ahead and put the Empress back in charge of her army once I'm done recruiting for them. And perfect! I can move them into the territory where I need to recruit.
You have further orders?
Let's get that done. Where are you? There you are.
Are you ready?
Auxiliary Libyan Infantry. There's that. So, can I go ahead and replace you now? I think I can. With Zenobia? Perfect. Hire. Let's give her chariots. The Legion of the Empress is under Zenobia's command. Again, fan-frickin-tastic. And we have a general as well that... Hang on. This just occurred to me. We can replace this guy too. We can't do it this turn. We have to wait. But still, that's really good. Hang on. Speaking of the political game, I would like to go to the diplomacy screen really quickly, and we're going to see how we're doing with Sassanids. Yeah, the Sassanids hate me again.
I greet you.
So let's talk to them, or send a diplomat from our family. Because it looks like things are going south with him a little bit. We need to keep an eye on that. I'm going to keep this army here for now and not build them up just yet, because I want to make sure that I have the economic situation well in hand before we pile too many units into that army.
We hunger for battle.
Okay, these guys are ready to head up towards Carthage. This is the Vanquishers of the East. And Timagenes, is he a member of my faction? Or is... Nope, he's the leader of the Latin families. So I'd rather have him holding down Carthage, honestly. Like, I want him just to kind of stand guard while our armies up here are more in the front lines. Aurelius Ebutianus is a member of our faction, I believe. Yep. So we can see from the borders. Okay, good. Yeah, our families are on the front lines, which is what I want. We do need to take Corrales. Ah, they've retaken Corrales and Illyria. Very interesting. So we can go ahead and use our navy to take Corrales relatively quickly. Tell you what, let's do that. I'm going to move you out this direction, and we'll put you in patrol stance. Let's put you here in Panormus. Still have plenty of income, I'm happy to say. Alright, and here's the prince. So we can put the prince back in, not quite back in Agrigentum, but that's fine. Go to Carthage. What can you guys do? You know what I kind of want to do with these guys is just put them back outside the city and have them get back in ambush position again. I'm going to put them right on the other side of the bridge. That way it's a very, very low chance that anyone will be able to get by me because they have to cross that bridge to get across there. Oh, this is going to be good.
What do you wish
Alright,
of
let's
me?
see. Yeah, you guys are... They're definitely doing some recruiting here.
At your service. I do. It is done.
Excellent. Okay, so we're still
How can I
using her as much as we can to weaken their forces.
We hunger. So,
Go ahead and upgrade that unit.
ready for battle.
Okay, I have a good amount of income, and I want to make sure that I continue to improve the economy with it. Wow, yeah, I can do that right now, but that would be really expensive. So let's see what other level 2 building upgrades I can do. Let's go ahead and convert that to a herding ground. I could do a Vigile Sorbani here, but I'm not sure that's necessary here. Nah, let's do it. Reduce banditry on the front lines. Continue to make sure that we are enforcing the rule of law in our growing empire. Okay, this will help with our economy. If we go ahead and pile that in. Same there. And we can improve this building. Ooh, this actually will give us a chance to reduce banditry in a very banditry-heavy province. Yeah, let's do that. Because I don't know how long it's going to be before we actually start taking over Bithynia at Pontus, so having that in place is advantageous. Let's upgrade that. Okay, and we're about 25 minutes into the episode, so I'm going to go ahead and stop this one here. But in the next one, holy crap. There's going to be some army movement. We're probably going to finish taking Northern Africa in the next episode or two. I wouldn't be surprised if we had at least one battle in the next episode while these guys try and head this way to stop me from taking control of Mauritania. But Mauritania is the final province in Africa that we don't control. There's a random faction down here that we're not at war with that we're going to have to defeat really quickly. But once we control Mauritania, I want to take a couple of armies and again move up into Iberia and lock it down before, what's his face, Tetricus gets any funny ideas and decides to expand down into these guys. What I think is probably going to happen is as we weaken Hispania Citerior, he's probably going to move down into Tarraconensis while we do that. But as long as we kind of establish a border against him and have this edge of the map locked down, that'll give us an opportunity to finish taking Corsica at Sardinia and really put us in a good position to either attack Rome or to turn our attention to the Sassanids and weaken them to where we don't have anything to worry about on this front before we attack Rome. So let me know your thoughts on which you would like to see and which you think would be just the better choice tactically, strategically, words. Okay, you know what I mean. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this one, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. New episodes are coming out every day at noon Eastern Time. Comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time.